Now, we have heard from Dr. Billy Maya on male feminism and the role of men in gender equality, and we have also heard from Taongam Soya on the difference between male allies and male champions for gender equality. Now we're going to hear from Tadiwa, who is the founder and executive director for Womandla Foundation, a women-led organization in Zimbabwe. She is also a freelance writer for Kulum Africa and Nango, and is currently pursuing her second master's degree, not the first one, her second one, in international public health with Liverpool John Moores University. Now, she is going to talk to us about what exactly male allyship is and what exactly it is not. Now, this is a very interesting conversation. We have seen on social media the arguments on what male allyship is and what male championship is. And some people have gotten it right, some people have gotten it wrong. But Tadiwa is going to explain to us so we better understand what exactly we mean when we say male allyship in the fight for gender equality.
Good day. Thank you so much for joining this amazing and wonderful conference we're having. I'm excited, I'm thrilled, and I'm honored as well to be part of this amazing conference and amazing panelists. So today, my presentation is going to be very interesting. But before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Tadiwanashe Burukai-Matutu. I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm the executive director of a woman-led, serving, and focused organization called Womandla Foundation. The presentation that I'm making today will be entitled Male Crutches, Understanding Male Support and Anchorship. So what do I explain and what do I mean exactly when we're talking around male crutches? We're looking at how men can help us in the work that we're doing as feminist movements, feminist organizers, women supporting women, in the different forms and varieties that we come in. There's this new era that's coming up, there's this new movement that's arising around male allyship, which is a concept that says male becoming allies in the women's movement, and the women's call for gender justice, and the women's call for gender equality, gender equity. But let's not get lost in that, in these dynamic words, in the way they can be misunderstood, misinterpreted, and misvaried in the different circumstances that we're in. What do I mean when I sell male crutches? You know how if you're injured or you use crutches, if you're differently abled, you would have two sets of crutches or one set of crutches, or even one set of a wooden stick. Looking at usually the old age, they usually use walking sticks to walk. A crutch enables you to be able to have movement and be able to do things that you're not able to do. You are not solely relying on it, but it aids you in something that you already were able to do. That's why we're saying males are male crutches. They are supposed to support us in the call for women's emancipation, women's building movement, women's emancipation in the different contexts that we're in. We now need to understand and differentiate the call of male crutches. Males should not be found in the forefront of leading that call, right? They should be there supporting from behind, from the side. You realize that especially with COVID-19, with the pandemic, there were a lot of webinarizations, a lot of Zoom, Skype that was going on. I used to find it very interesting that would have sessions where it's talking about youth representation and they would only have males. And then I would ask myself, why do you only have males on your panelists and not have women? And they'll say, well, males can also represent female issues. Aren't we champions? And then I would think and wonder, you are champions, correct. But should you be leading the call? You can walk in my shoes, but they are not your shoes. They are my shoes. Let's not get confused in the dynamics of having males being champions of calling, celebrating, and ululating to say, you know what, yes, we're having males call us and say that we want to do this for women. Great job. Kudos to that. But let's not all get confused in that call, and let's not all forget that it's a women's issue. Let's not neglect that there are some things that even though you might walk in my shoes for a day, I've lived in it for a lifetime. The issues that are best articulated by a woman than a man. The issues that a woman resonates with well more than a male. We might have different ideologies, different thoughts to that. It's okay. We humans have different views and perspectives. That's what makes life interesting. But for me, I say be male crutches. Lead from the side, lead from the back. Let women take the initiative. Let women run that race in the front. Cheer them from the side. Enable them. You know how when someone is running a marathon, they have cheerleaders at the side courts. There's someone waiting with a towel or bottle of water. That's what we want you to do. We want you to be the cheerleaders, to be the supporters, ensuring that our path is clear and ensuring that our goal is set and achieved, which is ensuring that women are equally represented, women are equally heard, the platform is set, and we are there. So next time, in any circumstances where it requires for women, let women lead. Take a step back and let them demand for what belongs to them. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited. I'm intrigued. If you have a lot of questions, I understand the platform has been set so that you can post your questions and we'll give feedback to that. Thank you again.